Hey everybody, welcome. This is your 2021 Monster Mash presented by Koep Corp Players Meeting. We're really excited. This is a really fun event, becoming one of our premier events, and we're excited to bring it back this year. It's the first time we've ever run a B tier for the pros in Bay County. We got 12 pros coming, including Matt Oram. We have video coverage, a lot of stuff. So we're just going to walk through everything for the event, and we'll talk about the course at the end. So if you haven't played it, you can listen in on that. First off, I want to thank our sponsors because without them, we can't do these sort of events. So we had Koep Corp came in big. They are the presenting sponsors, so that's why you see it's the Majette Monster Mash presented by Koep Corp. Just really excited about that partnership and moving forward. They have just been incredibly generous and helped us out a ton. You may recognize Bruce Koep. He's the guy. So if you see him out there on Saturday, let him know that you appreciate him supporting what we do. We also have a few other sponsors, Ace Hardware. If you haven't been by there, they're really growing their disc golf game. Go check them out. Go purchase your plastic there. Think Real Estate with James Harris. So James, obviously a member of the club, really supportive of the events we run. He is sponsored as well. Restore Physical Therapy. They really like to sponsor Hole 17. You'll see why if you've never played it before, but excited to have them back in. Better Media. They're doing some really cool stuff with us that we hope to be able to share really soon about the course. Pineapple Willie's always stepping up, giving us some gift cards. Sunjammers is a consistent sponsor. They give us some storage space so we can keep track of all our stuff. And then we had 4 people sponsor the event in their registration. Those are Brent Gann, myself, Webb Warren, Joe Johnson, and Josh Jeffco. So thank you everybody for that. Really excited. We also Latitude 64 put together a really good deal for us on our discs and got us some extra stuff for the raffle. So excited about that. So let's talk about the day off. So timeline, 8:30 tee off. There's not going to be a players meeting day off. This is that. So we will have check-in from probably let's call it 7:30. We'll probably be there a little early, but 7:30 to 8:15 check-in, grab your players pack. We'll be setting up around 7, so feel free to come in earlier, but definitely be in there in that 7:30 to 8:15 window. Get your players pack. So players packs are going to be awesome. We have a cooler backpack stool thing that's really cool. It's got the Majette logo on it. You can sit on it, put your drinks of choice underneath the like seat, and then grab those while you're there. We've customized minis for anyone who is registered early enough. We have those. Those will have the Majette logo, your name, and PDGA number. You get a custom disc, a couple of stickers, and so really cool players pack. There is a payout here. Tyler Searle's bringing out the RV. It'll be the RV's first trip in a while. It's been out of commission, but really excited to have that out. So there's going to be a payout in addition to this really great players pack. Just a really awesome sort of tournament that we're getting put on. Pros, make sure you also check in. We have a little special gift for you to commemorate the fact that you're playing in the first B tier in Panama City, Bay County history on the pros. So definitely also check in as a pro. Make sure you come by and say hi, and we'll get you that gift. So that's going to be there. We're going to have the first round. First round T assignments will be posted tomorrow. So I'm recording this on Thursday. On Friday, we will post those first round T assignments. They'll be on the PDGA event website. So you go there, you can see where you start. Head out there. 2 blasts at 8:28, 8:30, 1 long blast. As you know, Majette's rather large, so you can't hear on the backside. So please do us a favor. When you hear the 2 blasts, yell 2 minutes. When you hear the long blast, yell that we're starting so everybody can start and we keep the flow going really well. First round, we expect it to take about 2.5 hours, give or take, depending. We have 4 people per card here, so really trying to test out and see some things with the flow. So expect a little bit of a faster round. Going to be really great. We will have a food truck as well. So at lunch, we have a food truck. Patches on the Go is going to be there. Thanks to James Harris for helping round that up. So we'll have a food truck. So when you round up, get done with your round, make sure to, live scoring will be there. The code is Monster Mash. So type that in, get it secured, go grab your lunch, take some time and rest. 1 hour after the final card comes in, we will start the second round. So once again, we will post all T assignments on the PDGA website. You'll be able to go out to your hole and get started. And same thing, we'll do 2 blasts for a 2-minute warning, 1 long blast. We'll play the second round. At the end of the second round, don't go anywhere. We'll have an award ceremony, payouts, all that. If there is not an ace, we will have an ace throw off. That'll be over around hole 9, 18 white, that basket area. So we'll be having that throw off if nobody gets an ace. Also, we have a pretty every event we have a playoff. So we could have a playoff. If there is a playoff, playoffs will be for first or second place because we have trophies for both. It will not affect your payout for second though. So, right, if you have people who tie for first, the person who wins that gets a win. If you have three people tied for second, you will all finish tied for second, but we'll be throwing off for the trophy for second place. So just want to clarify that. The playoff will be on holes. So we're to play a hole to score until somebody does it. And we'll just start on hole one. And so we're going to do a loop of 1, then 2, 7, 8, 1. So 1, 2, 7, 8, 1. And you'll play on whatever of the layout, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. And we'll just play that loop until somebody wins. So that should be really good. Really excited about that. Let's talk about other things day of. So we've talked about players packs. Those are awesome. We also have a raffle that's going to be great. We got a couple bags in there. We have a scout basket. Those have become hard to find. A few discs. We got a couple silly pints. We'll probably raffle off an extra cooler. So yeah, definitely want to get in on the raffle. We'll have tickets available day of. If you aren't in the ace pot, you can get in it day of, but you have to have $5 cash. We can't do like just how we have everything set up. Like you need your $5 cash so we can throw that in there and we check you off on the list. So everything should go really well. Talking about the course real quick. So these apply for everybody. We are marking some casual relief. You may know of the ditch on hole 10. Also with the bad storm we got last night, there's a couple wet areas. So there will be green paint and yellow flags to mark casual relief. If you land in that, you can take casual relief behind it. So if you go in, right, let's say the basket's here and it's just past, you go into that, you can't bring it back out. You have to go to the other side of it. But overall, that'll keep you from standing in wet area or potentially hazardous lie, especially on that ditch area. Also, remember Majette rule, like very specific to Majette rule, all water's edges. So anywhere, if you are on the water's edge or you go in the water, you can take 2 meters from the edge instead of 1. So traditional PDGA rules are 1. They offer more distance if there's a potential hazard. All of our slopes are very wet and steep. So we've walked the course, we've made sure, and 2 meters is an adequate amount to make sure that you guys have safe footing and you don't risk falling in. So make sure to take advantage of that. We don't want anybody falling in. I'm sure I'm missing things, but I'm going to go through the course just real quick, talk about a couple of highlights, things that are different, and then at the, and then I'll do this. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, let us know. Once again, everything's there. The caddy book is monster@majette.com. We have QR codes on all of the new signs. And then also, if you have any concerns about your tee assignment, that will be up on Friday, so you'll know that ahead of time. So course. If you've played the course before, everything's mostly the same in a tournament. Things to note are there are a few additional OB lines. So on hole 1, you have the water on the left, which is OB, obviously. There's OB left of the culvert, which we always play. But deep in the fairway, short of the blue 8 basket, we've got a line delineating those two. So hole 8, blue, and hole 1, there is an OB line between those, and that's done to protect the people playing on hole 8 or protect the people playing on hole 1 if you're playing 8. So a little bit of a protection line there, just a good thing to note. 2, of course, has the OB line around the edge. That's going to be marked, which also cuts off 3. And then 4, there is an OB line that path. It extends back to protect 6's fairway. So a few OB lines there that you just want to be aware of. The rest of the course until you get to 10 plays pretty normal, where it's paths, parking lots, and water. When you get to hole 10, protecting 11's tee pad, there is an OB line drawn there. If you've played it before, you'll notice that line has been reduced a bit to give a little bit more landing area for the guys playing blue to, it still protects 11, but you have a little more room to work with there. So 11 plays to the hill, 12. 13, this has changed in a previous tournament, but I'm not sure everybody's played since then. There is no more Mando on the tree. So there used to be a Mando on hole 13 on the tree where you had to go left of it. We've removed that. There's still the OB to the path. Now there's OB around the green and on the left side of the fairway. So make sure that when you step up there, you look, but there's a new OB path there, which changes that a bit. And then on 14 and 16, there's OB deep. There's a tree marked on each of those. It's a long way, so you got to be way deep. It's well outside the circle, so don't worry about that. And then 18, it's just a little more clearly marked on where it's OB. You can go over the water, or you can choose to go down the left-hand side. Both of those are valid options. So you don't have to go over the water if you don't want to, but if you so choose, like there's plenty of room there. The left side is also open to people to throw fairway, like into that fairway if you're playing white or blue. So that's it. Relatively simple. So like I said, monster at Majette.com. It has the full caddy book. It has pictures of all the tee signs. You choose your layout. You can open up UDisc from there. We will be using live scoring. Once again, the code decided that we have all these great sponsors. We're gonna have Tyler out. A couple other just real shout outs. We have coverage for this event. So the Disc Golf Guy Network is covering it. We have Bobby Brown, Cool Daddy Slick Breeze, coming out to shoot the footage with help from him for the Disc Golf Guy Network, which would be really awesome. So make sure to say hi to those guys and tell them you appreciate them. Our feature card's been announced, but it's going to be Matt Oram, Evan Girthy, Kevin Kiefer, and Tate Krampitz, who's our local, I'm going to call him a snowbird because he's down here in the winter. But I'm really excited to see those guys just smash in the first round. Second round, of course, it'll be the lead card. Really, really awesome. So really excited about this event. Really excited for all of you for coming out. Hope you enjoyed and have a blast. One quick plug, we do have the Tinsel Toss on December 11th. It's a doubles event. We're raising money for kids, Gulf Coast Children's Advocacy Center. Please sign up for that. Please donate money. If you have any questions, find me on Saturday, and we will gladly tell you how to donate money to that cause. But we would love to raise a ton of money for those kids and make sure they have an awesome Christmas this year. So please, 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 if you're not signed up for that, tonight the mandatory donation turns off. So this is Thursday, the 28th of October. But yeah, so Tinsel Toss is going to be great. Really excited about that. And we'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye, guys.